The IPL 2026 mini-auction is just around the corner, and Gujarat Titans are gearing up for some serious decisions. After a mixed IPL 2025 campaign that ended with a fourth-place finish, the franchise is reportedly preparing to part ways with some big names, including a few that might shock fans. From veteran Indian pacers to overseas stars who couldn't deliver, here are 5 players GT might release ahead of the IPL 2026 auction. Gujarat Titans burst onto the IPL scene with a sensational title win in 2022. They followed that up by reaching the final again in 2023. But since then, the team's campaigns haven't had the same spark. Under Shubman Gill's captaincy, GT enjoyed a decent 2025 season, but fell short of another title. Now, as the mini-auction approaches, the management seems ready to make some bold calls. Let's break down the 5 likely releases one by one. 1. Gerald Coetzee. First up, Gerald Coetzee, the South African pacer who played just 4 matches in IPL 2025, he managed to pick up only 2 wickets and never quite looked like the match winner GT needed. Despite his raw pace and promise, his performances in both IPL and other franchise leagues have been below expectations. Add to that his recurring injury history, and it becomes clear why GT might opt for a more consistent overseas pacer to bolster their attack. 2. Ishant Sharma next, the veteran Ishant Sharma. At 36, Ishant remains one of the most experienced bowlers in IPL history, but time seems to be catching up. He played 7 matches in IPL 2025, taking 4 wickets, but his fitness and intensity became major talking points. GT rested him midway through the season, and while some of that may have been tactical, it also highlighted his reduced durability. The franchise might decide to inject fresh energy by handing opportunities to younger pacers going forward. 3. Karim Janat. The Afghanistan all-rounder Karim Janat had just 1 outing for GT in 2025, and it didn't go well. He leaked runs with the ball and failed to make an impression with the bat. Given his inconsistent international form and limited impact in his lone appearance, GT may explore other overseas all-rounders in the market. There are plenty of pace bowling all-rounders emerging, and the franchise could easily find a better fit for their setup. 4. Kagiso Rabada. This might be the most surprising name on the list. Kagiso Rabada. Once one of the most feared pacers in T20 cricket, Rabada played only 4 matches for GT, taking just 2 wickets. His tournament was cut short by a drug abuse case that forced him to return to South Africa mid-season, leaving a huge gap in GT's bowling attack. With Mohammad Siraj and Prasidh Krishna stepping up and performing consistently, Rabada's role has become less critical. GT could release him and attempt to buy him back at a lower price during the auction. 5. Rahul Tewatia. Finally, Rahul Tewatia. Once hailed for his finishing heroics, Tewatia struggled for impact in IPL 2025. He scored just 99 runs across 12 innings, often coming in late during the death overs with little time to build an innings. Retained for 4 crore Indian rupees in the 2025 mega auction, his contributions fell short of expectations. Moreover, his lack of bowling reduced his utility as an all-rounder. With GT relying heavily on their top order, Tewatia might not find a spot in the 2026 setup. These potential releases aren't just about individual performances. They reflect GT's strategy to refresh the squad for another title push. Letting go of experienced names like Ishant Sharma and Kagiso Rabada could free up significant budget space. Replacing inconsistent performers like Karim Janat and Gerald Coetzee with in-form overseas options can strengthen both bowling and all-round depth. Meanwhile, releasing Rahul Tewatia opens up a middle-order slot for a more dynamic finisher. The mini-auction is expected to be a tight battle, and these moves might give GT the flexibility they need to build a balanced championship-winning squad for IPL 2026. So, those are the 5 players Gujarat Titans could release ahead of the IPL 2026 auction. Some of these moves seem obvious, while others might spark intense debate among fans. Which player do you think GT should definitely retain, and who would you replace them with? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll be watching closely.